everyone, myself Shravanti, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Data Science and Cybersecurity in MLR Institute of Technology. Today my topic is syntax directed definition. So we are going to discuss here what is the definition of SDD, what are the types of attributes we are going to use, and what are the types of SDDs we are going to have. So what is SDD? SDD is nothing but we can call the syntax directed definition. In the shortcut we can call it as SDD. So SDD, syntax directed definition, is nothing but it is a combination of context-free grammar plus semantic rules. So it is SDD is nothing but it's a combination. It's a together of context-free grammar together with semantic rules. Then we are going to tell it as a SDD or syntax directed definition. So it is a context-free grammar with semantic rules. So the same thing, context-free grammar plus semantic rules or together with semantic rules. Attributes are associated with grammar symbols and semantic rules are associated with productions. See here, attributes are associated with grammar symbols. Here, these are nothing but the attributes. Attributes may be here, these all are nothing but the attributes. Here, E, T, or these are nothing but the grammar symbols. These all are nothing but grammar symbols. Attributes associated with grammar symbols is nothing but, and the semantic rules are associated with productions. Here, attributes are nothing but, these are associated with the grammar symbols. Here, see, here E is nothing but the grammar symbol, val is nothing but the grammar attributes. Val is nothing but attributes and E is nothing but the grammar symbols. Attributes are associated with grammar symbols. Nothing but, so these all are the grammar symbols, these are associated with the attributes. These are associated with the attributes. And semantic rules are associated with productions. How we are going to frame these semantic rules? By using these productions, we are going to frame the semantic rules. Each production, a grammar consists of the productions. Here the first one is one production. In this production, I am going to have E tends to or E produces E plus T. E, T, these all are nothing but the grammar symbols. These grammar symbols are associated with attributes. These grammar symbols are associated with attributes. So nothing but in the semantic rules, it is nothing but these, how we are going to frame these semantic rules is nothing but we are going to frame these semantic rules with the productions only. So the first production I am having E produces E plus T. So the first one is nothing but grammar symbol. I am going to associate it with the some attributes. Nothing but E dot val produces E dot val plus T dot val. T dot val. These are nothing but the grammar symbols. These are nothing but the attributes. These attributes are associated with grammar symbols. And the whole thing is nothing but it is a semantic rule. These semantic rules are just depending upon the productions. Nothing but semantic rules are associated with the productions. If X is a symbol, if X is a symbol and A is one of its attribute, A is one of its attribute, then X dot A denotes a node at X. Again, if X is a symbol, X is one symbol I am having, grammar symbol, and A is the attribute, one of its attribute, then X dot A denotes value at node X. X dot A denotes value at node X. Attributes may be, I can have the attributes as numbers or strings or references or data types. Anything I can write here. I have written here val. I can also write here int, E dot int. So based on my production, based on my constraint, we are going to use either numbers or strings or references or data types. Anything. So syntax directed definition is nothing but it's a combination of context-free grammar and semantic rules. The semantic rules are depending or associated with the productions. So how these productions? These production is consisting of the grammar symbols. These grammar symbols are associated with the attributes. Each production is associated with the attribute and grammar symbol. These value, after calculating these E dot val plus T dot val, the resultant is given or assigned to E dot val. So what are the types of attributes we are having? There are two types of attributes we are going to have. So here we have discussed attributes are nothing but val or something. So how many? There are these types of attributes. It is divided into two types. The first one is synthesized attribute and the second one is inherited attribute. There are two types of attributes, synthesized attribute and inherited attribute. So what is synthesized attribute? if a node takes value from its children is called synthesized attribute. Non-terminals will lie on the production, on LHS of the production. See here, this is my production. This is my production. A be a parent node. A is lying at the LHS and B, C, D are in the RHS. Okay. A is the parent of B, C, D. A is the parent of B, C, D. Nothing but B, C, D are nothing but child nodes. So B parent is A, C parent is A, D parent is also A. So what we have, synthesized attribute is nothing but if a node takes value from its children, then it is called as synthesized attribute. Here A dot S is equal to B dot S. A is the parent node, B are the child nodes. So a node takes value from its children. So B is the children. So A is taking value from its children. Nothing but this is a synthesized attribute. This is also a synthesized attribute. A dot S equal to C dot S. A dot S equal to D dot S. These are nothing but all these three are synthesized attributes. I cannot take B dot S is equal to A dot S. Here what it is happening? The child node is taking the value from its parent. So this is not a synthesized attribute. A synthesized attribute is nothing but a parent node takes value from its child node. A parent node takes value from its child node, then we can tell that it is a synthesized attribute. The next one is inherited attribute. A node takes value from its parents or siblings. We can take the values from its parent or else its siblings. See here, A is the parent node, B, C, D are the child nodes of parent A. And B, C, D are nothing but siblings. Siblings. A is the parent node, B, C, D are the child nodes for the parent A and these are the siblings. See here, a node takes value from its parent or its sibling. Either here I can take, if I take here B as one thing, B node, a B grammar symbol, B dot I is equal to A dot I. It is valid. Why? Because a node, B node is taking value from its parent. It's valid. I can take B dot I is equal to C dot I. A node is taking value from its sibling. B, C, D are the siblings. So this is taking value from its parent. It is taking value from its siblings. I can also take B dot I equal to D dot I. It is also valid. We can take any node as a start point or we can take any node and we can find out whether it is a inherited attribute or not. Here I have taken C dot I. So I is nothing but the attributes. See, I is nothing but the attributes we are taking. A, B, C, D are nothing but the grammar symbols. Here C dot I is equal to A dot I. C is the child node. It is taking value from its parent node. It's valid according to the definition. A node takes value from its parents or siblings. C dot I is taking value from its sibling. B is a sibling. C dot I is taking the value from its sibling. D sibling it's taking and B sibling it's taking and the parent A is also taking. So this is satisfying the inherited attributes. So inherited attributes is nothing but a node takes value from its parents or siblings. Coming to the synthesized attribute, it takes value from its children. Not from the parent, it takes only values from its children. That is nothing but synthesized. Coming to inherited, it takes value from its parents or siblings. The next one, what are the types of syntax directed definitions we have? There are two types of syntax directed definitions we have. The first one is S attributed SDD. We can also call it as S attributed definitions or S attributed grammar. S attributed SDD or S attributed definitions or S attributed grammar. So the second one is L attributed SDD or L attributed definitions or L attributed grammar. These are the two types of syntax directed definitions we have. So the first one, S attributed SDD. So as a syntax directed definition that uses only synthesized attribute, then such SDD we are going to call it as S attributed SDD. So what is synthesized attribute? It takes value from its children. Synthesized attribute is nothing but a node takes value from its children is called synthesized attribute. So what we are going to tell? We are going to tell a S attributed SDD is nothing but which uses only synthesized attributes. Then such SDD we are going to call it as SDD. S attributed SDD. See here, A tends to or A produces B, C, D. A dot val equal to B dot val. A dot val equal to C dot val. A dot val equal to D dot val. So what is synthesized attribute? A node takes value from its sibling. A parent node takes value from its siblings. Then this is nothing but we are going to call it as synthesized attribute. So then such a thing we are going to call it as S attributed SDD. So it's satisfying. This example here all A is the parent node, D is the child node. So A dot val is taking the value from its child node. A dot val is taking the value from its child node C. A dot val is taking the value from D dot val. D is nothing but the child node. Semantic actions are always placed at right end of the productions. Where we are going to place the production semantic actions? Semantic actions are always placed at the right end of the production. Then we can also call those productions as postfix SDD. We can also call them as postfix SDD. So how we are going to evaluate these? These attributes are evaluated with bottom-up parsing. These attributes are evaluated with bottom-up parsing. So S attributed SDD is nothing but it uses only synthesized attributes. Then such grammars we are going to call it as S attributed SDD. Next, L attributed SDD. A SDD that uses both synthesized and inherited attributes, then such SDD is called as L attributed SDD. But there is a constraint is there, but each inherited attribute is restricted to inherit from parent or left sibling only. So what is synthesized attribute? Synthesized attribute is nothing but a parent takes value from its children. A parent takes value from its children, that is synthesized attribute. Coming to the inherited attribute is nothing but it takes value from its parent or siblings. It takes value from its parent or siblings, that is inherited attribute. But coming to here, in L attributed SDD, in inherited attribute, siblings we are having. But coming to here in L attributed SDD, it restricted to inherit from either the parent node or only left siblings are restricted. Here we are not going to take the right siblings. Inherit from parent or left siblings only. Not the whole siblings, only we are going to inherit from the left siblings only. A tends to BCD, this is one production. A dot val equal to B dot val. A is the parent node, takes a value from its child node. Yes, it is valid. C dot val is equal to A dot val. It is also valid because the child node is taking the values from its parent node. It is valid. The first one is we can tell it as synthesized attribute, and we can also call it as inherited attribute. Both are satisfied. Coming to here, it is satisfied by only inherited attribute. C dot, this is the child node and this is the parent node. Coming to here, C dot val equal to B dot val. See here, C is the node I am taking. It can inherit the values from its parent or the left sibling. I cannot take the right siblings. We cannot inherit the right siblings. C dot val is equal to B dot val. It is also valid. Why? Because in coming to the inherited attributes, we can take the values from its parent or siblings. It satisfies. But coming to here in L attributed SDD, it is inherited. There is some restriction to inherit from parent or left siblings. So the C left sibling is B, so it is also valid. Coming to here, C dot val is equal to D dot val. C dot val, it is a node, it is taking value from its D dot val. It is a sibling, but which sibling? It is the right sibling. So this is not a valid thing. Let me write one more example. A produces B, C, D. Here I am going to take it as B. B dot val is equal to A dot val. It is valid. It is valid because B is a node takes value from its parent. It is valid according to this L attributed SDD. But B dot val is equal to C dot val. It is invalid. Why? Because this node is taking the value from its right sibling. But coming to here, it can inherit the values from only left sibling or parent. So this is invalid. B dot val is equal to D dot val. This is also invalid. Why? Because here this D dot val is also a right sibling. For this, these are the siblings. B and D are the siblings, but B is inheriting the values from D. So it is also invalid. So coming to here, one more, d dot val is equal to b dot val. It is valid. Why? Because d is the sibling which is inheriting the values from the left sibling. B is lying at the left side of D. So this is valid. D dot val is equal to C dot val. It is also valid. Why? Because it is inheriting the values from its left pair, left child, left sibling. Next, D dot val is equal to A dot val. This is also valid. It is satisfying this inherited L attribute SDD. Nothing but it satisfies synthesized and inherited. But coming to here inherited, we are going to inherit the values or take the values from parent or left sibling only, not the right sibling. So the overview is what we have discussed is what is syntax directed definition. Syntax directed definition is nothing but it's a combination of context free grammar and semantic rules. And there are two types of attributes we are going to have: synthesized attribute and inherited attribute. Synthesized attribute is nothing but which inherits the value from its siblings. And coming to the inherited attribute, it takes a value from its parent or its siblings. And there are two types of SDDs or syntax directed definitions we have: S attributed SDD and L attributed SDD. S attributed SDD follows or uses only the synthesized attribute. Coming to the L attributed SDD, it uses both synthesized attribute and inherited attributes. But coming to the inherited attributes, there is a constraint or there is a restriction that it should inherit the values from its parent and or left siblings only, not the right siblings. Thank you.